Aquaman issue number 3. So if you've been following my channel and you're subscribed, you know that I've been loving this Aquaman series. I've been inadvertently shilling for this series, and I'm not getting paid for it at all. DC ain't sending me a check, but it's okay because I love this comic. We're going to take a closer look at it, of course. And if you are not subscribed and you like my content, please consider subscribing, and also make sure you like the video. Dark Side is Aquaman. I don't know. 13 plus. Whoa. Okay. Issue 3. Great cover. Zoom in face. Not the nose is a little weird with the nose there, I guess, but the style is there. Hush 2. Oh my God. You think that'll be popular? We're back. We're at Amnesty Bay. This is then, and now is now, and this is then. A little bit of a lesson here with Arthur's dad, and he's wearing the orange and ice, and he's like, "Oh, the kids make fun of me." This entire section is kind of like almost like the public's perception of Aquaman, which is like, "Oh, you know, he's a goofy or he's silly or whatever." And then they talk about how important the lighthouse is, which is really cool. I'm going to give the storyline, I think I'm going to give it a 2 because, you know, I'm really into this. Arthur is they're fighting. There's like this ocean master guy, Dagon, who is a thing from I don't know if it's H.P. Lovecraft or it's like one of these, you know, stories, or it could be mythology. He's got these other guys with them, and they're trying to figure out what's going on with the blue. So if you've been following Animal Man, or Animal Man is the red, right? That's animals. And the green is Swamp Things. That's obviously plant life and all of that stuff. So the blue would be the water, which is really neat. Why not? I'm not sure. Aquaman is a character that I really love. I haven't read everything. I've kind of been on and off with Aquaman. So you can let me know in the comments, has this been explored before, this idea of the blue? And perhaps it has, because, you know, DC always does this with the Green Lantern. There's all these colors. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, they have the black, which is rot. So I'm sure that these colors have all gotten something, right? Anyway, but look at how great this is. So I'm going to give the pacing, a 1.5 because there isn't really a lot of action in this one. It's just more story. But normally I would just give that a 1, but I was so intrigued as to what was going on, the dark tide and all this stuff. So I wasn't bored at all, and I was enthralled into what was going on. So, but I do feel that there should always be some big fights or something. Sort of that promise of, oh, he's going to fight these big kaiju and stuff, that's kind of gone away a little bit. So we'll see what happens. I'm sure they'll bring it back. So there could have been a little bit more action, right? I mean, there's some stuff going on, but I always want more action. So normally I'd give it a 1, but because it was so good anyways, I'm giving it a 1.5. Again, learning about the story here, talking about the cosmos here. They're talking about how different objects got imbued with like certain powers and stuff. There's Swamp Thing, there's the green. They talk about that, just to give you a comparison. And that's pretty much it. I don't really want to go through this entire thing and spoil it for you. This is a new comic, so I really don't want to go through the entire thing. But there's an appearance of someone who's from Superman, and that's sort of a giveaway right there at the very end. And there's some really neat stuff at the very, very close to the very end that I don't really want to give away. So there you go. I'm going to give the art 1.5, though I'm close to giving it a 2. I like this art, and if I give art a high score, I'm not telling you that the art in this comic is now better, you know, than some of the great artists. I'm just saying that it all works perfectly for this comic. I'm close to giving the art a 2. The colors are awesome. So, oh, there you go. Oh, there's Lori. Okay, so there I inadvertently spoiled it, but this comic's a week old now. So there you go. Lori, what are you doing here? Oh my God. So anyway, yeah, I like the art. For the characters, I'm going to give it a 2. Man, I like Arthur a lot. I like these other side characters that are here. This whole thing with Dagon and now Lori's involved. That's kind of cool. I love the characters. I think the characters are really good in this. It's like Arthur's like, look, I just want to get home to my family and I'll do what I got to do. That's really neat. And I think enjoyment factor, I'm going to give it a 2, man. I don't know. Like it's again, I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. I think it's a little bit of a shill session, which is to say I'm just saying a bunch of positives and not really giving any negative points. I mean, this is almost really a 10 out of 10, really. I don't mind giving 10 out of 10s if they're there. 10 out of 10 doesn't mean it's perfect, right? Like, what does perfect mean? It just means that for your money, you're getting a damn fine quality comic and it's worth your money. 9 and 10 is basically the same score. 9 is like, just buy this thing. It's right there. I just want more fights, right? I like fights. It's comics. I want to see fighting. This one didn't have like actual like beating the crap out of each other, but the story was really cool, and I'm invested. I'm definitely getting issue 4 for sure. So good on Aquaman that he's back. Hopefully he can take off and stay strong. I feel some of the other characters have dropped. Action Comics dropped big time for me last issue. Right now, Aquaman looks like he's the king of DC. Detective Comics is pretty good, but it's weird. Everyone's waiting for Hush 2. Let's see what happens. Right now, Aquaman is on top. He's the king of DC right now. We'll see if Batman can get his spot back. But that's objectively because Superman is my favorite character. So I would never say that he's better. But in this case, the comics of Aquaman are better. So there you go. All right, everybody, please like the video, subscribe, check out some of the other stuff I have. That's it. Thanks for watching.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man. And he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.